Court records show the district attorney has now dropped charges for a Colorado Springs man suing the police department after he was injured during a traffic stop.
The incident happened back on October 9th. The body camera video showed police saying they wanted to investigate 29-year-old Dalvin Gadson for possible DUI. Things escalated when Gadson refused to get out of the car. Eventually, officers are seen punching him multiple times.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome to Visible Truth Media, and I am your host, Dirty God. Today we have a story coming out of Colorado Springs, where a black man, Dalvin Gadson, was brutally assaulted by police. Charges against him were actually dropped as well back in October. We cover these type of stories so we can spread awareness on what's going on out here in the world. This one right here kind of put me in a weird mood, because when you really look into the story, man, this guy was actually just minding his business and was approached by these police officers. So we gonna jump into it, man. But before we do, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date when we upload new videos, man. Attorneys representing a homeless veteran in Colorado Springs are calling for criminal charges to be filed against Colorado Springs police after the alleged beating of this black man during this traffic stop. What did I do? You can hear Gadson saying on the video, asking Colorado Springs police repeatedly in the body-worn camera video after being punched and dragged out of his car by officers. And when I say punch, I'm using that in a light term. I can't post the video because YouTube has this new thing where you can't really post blood, but the video is really bloody and you know, I would say viewer discretion is advised if you want to go look at it. I'm gonna post a link probably on my TikTok or Instagram so you can see the actual video, but I can't play that actual part. But I'm telling you right now, it's really bad. The body camera footage released by the lawyers representing Gadson, who attorneys say was living out of his car, shows him being punched. It's difficult to listen to these officers laugh and joke about beating a veteran to a bloody mess and drawing their firearm on an unarmed man, civil rights attorney Harry Daniels said in a Monday news release. With officers this casual about this use of excessive and potentially deadly force, Dalvin Gadson is lucky to be alive. And I would say so too. I mean, he's not that big. He look every bit of maybe 170, I don't know, 175, 180. He's not a large man, so to get beat by two white officers this bad, man, it could end up being really deadly. You know what I'm saying? This is the second time in recent months that CSPD officers have been accused of using excessive force. And those two lawsuits that I'm referring to is one that was filed in October 17th, 2020, where Colorado Springs police officers pepper sprayed a 17-year-old girl twice while she was handcuffed in the backseat of a police car. The second one was in February of 2022, where Colorado Springs reached a settlement of nearly $3 million to the estate of Devon Bailey, who was killed in 2019 when CSPD officers shot Bailey 4 times in the back. A grand jury rejecting filing criminal charges against the 2 Colorado Springs police officers involved in that fatal shooting. It is impressive that we look at all these facts when evaluating our officer interactions with citizens. We will respect the ongoing court process but welcome dialogue with our community when we are free to talk about this case further. Colorado Springs Police Department Chief Adrian Vasquez said in a statement released Tuesday afternoon. CSPD added that an internal affairs investigation into the incident remains open. The recent incident involving Gadson begins when a Colorado Springs officer can be seen in the body camera video approaching the window of Gadson's car and informing him that he had been pulled over for driving without car license plates. The officers then asked for Gadson's driver's license as well as identification for a passenger. The officer then returns to his car and expresses concern about seeing a knife on the center console of Gadson's car, having smelled marijuana from inside of the car, and stating that Gadson attempted to get out of his car immediately after being pulled over. Right away when I pulled him over, he tried to get out immediately, the Colorado Springs officer can be heard saying over the body camera video. The officer then returns to Gadson's vehicle and informs him that he must leave his vehicle. The officer then returns to Gadson's vehicle and informs him that he must leave his vehicle and that he is being detained for suspicion of a DUI. When Gadson refuses to stand up, an officer can be seen trying to pull him out of the car, at which point Gadson can be seen retreating into his vehicle. A CSPD officer on the passenger side of the car can be seen punching Gadson over 20 times in his head. "I'm not assaulting you, bro," Gadson said in response. Gadson is eventually removed from his car and forced onto the ground, where 2 CSPD officers can be seen both punching and kicking him repeatedly. "What did I do, man?" Gadson can be heard yelling at least at 3 officers, force Gadson to the ground to detain him. "You're under arrest, you dumb F." blank, I can't really use the curse word, but you dumb, you know what I'm saying, dumb F-bomb. An officer can be heard saying in response. Gadson was arrested and faced charges of second-degree assault against a peace officer, 2 counts of driving under the influence, obstructing a peace officer, resisting arrest, and unlawful displaying of license plates. Court records show that both assault charges were dismissed by the 4th. Judicial District Attorney's Office in the news release issued by Gadson attorneys said his DUI case at the Department of Motor Vehicle was dismissed as well on December 7th. Gadson had no prior criminal record in El Paso County prior to his incident, according to the court records. An arrest affidavit for the incident written by Colorado Springs police officer Jay Dusan stated something to the effect of he was not going to be detained and that Gadson kicked one of the officers in the center of his chest several times while becoming more aggressive, and that's not on the video. The affidavit also claims that Gadson left arm during the incident in his attempt to reach for his knife in the center console, and that he continued to fight by kicking and scratching and punching the officers. The officer, who can be seen in the video punching Gadson in the head over 20 times, stated within the affidavit that he did so to prevent Gadson from getting to the knife. I split my knuckles through my glove, the officer who punched Gadson in the car can be heard saying on the body camera footage. Hopefully, the district attorney's office takes a look at filing criminal charges, Gadson's attorney Harry Daniels, a national civil rights lawyer based out of Georgia, said. In an update on this situation, the DA dropped all charges, all of his charges, every last one of them. So everything that they charged him with and they said that he did, they were dropped. So what does that say? January 31st, 2023. So it took them October, November, December. It took them a couple of months to do it. You know what I'm saying? But Gadson's lawyer said he was hospitalized with a brain injury, a black eye, and other injuries after the police arrested him. The stop turned into a DUI after the officers claimed they smelled marijuana. So CSPD, they claim they're still investigating the incident internally, according to the statement from the district attorney's office. Gadson has filed a civil rights lawsuit against the officers involved. I'm hoping that whatever he's suing these racist men for, I'm hoping that he will be rewarded for that. Especially, you know, he's a military veteran. You know, it's just crazy to me how military veterans, you know, everything that they go through when they overseas in that war fighting for the country, you know, they come over here and a lot of them end up homeless. Man, leave them alone, man. Leave them alone. I mean, I don't know if they knew he was a veteran or what, but he was literally, you know, he didn't deserve that. I don't think something like this could have been avoidable. They say he had a knife on his armrest, but you know, he homeless. It probably was his knife for cutting canned foods open. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter that he had a knife there. He's homeless. That's pretty much his kitchen, his living quarter. You know what I mean? His living space. That's why the knife was there. It's not like he's a threat. He's not a threat. And then y'all come into his car and assault him and disrespect this man at all levels, and y'all joking about it and treating it like it's a regular day. So who knows what else these officers really do when the body camera footage isn't on. But I'm glad that they are looking into this situation, and I'm sending nothing but positive energy to my man Dalvin Gadson. And man, stay up. We appreciate you for your service. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, man, and hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date when we upload new videos, because we putting them on blast every chance we get, whether it's police, a regular racist civilian, we putting them on blast. Appreciate y'all, man. Peace. Oh, you're still here? Well, since you're still here, I want to give you guys a special thanks for supporting the channel, and to let you know that we appreciate you, because without you, we wouldn't have made it this far. I also want to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe. And when you subscribe, hit that notification bell, because it really helps us stay within the algorithm for YouTube. And don't forget to check out our Instagram page. Our Instagram page is used for when story updates come, and we don't have to make a long video about it. You can just stay up to date on certain stories. From there, you can stay up to date on what we do and news that we cover and posts that we make. If you like the hoodies that I'm wearing, you can go to our website and purchase them. We got all sizes up to 3XL, and we got plenty of colors for females and males. If you have a story that you want us to cover, go ahead and email us at visibletruthmedia@gmail.com, or you can DM us on Instagram and we'll jump right on it. It's time to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. Peace.